Welcome to AiTales, the YouTube channel where imagination and technology merge to bring you captivating stories like never before. Let's begin. The sun was just beginning to rise over the dusty horizon as Miguel and Juan packed their meager belongings and set out on their journey north. The brothers had grown up in a small town in Mexico, but they knew that if they wanted to make a better life for themselves and their family, they would have to leave everything they knew behind and cross the border into the United States. For months, they had saved every penny they could spare, working long hours in the fields and doing odd jobs around town. It hadn't been easy, but they were determined to make it to the other side. They had heard stories of the opportunities that awaited them in America, and they were willing to risk everything to find out if they were true. As they walked along the dusty road, Miguel and Juan talked about their dreams for the future. Miguel hoped to one day open his own restaurant, serving traditional Mexican food to people from all over the world. Juan, on the other hand, dreamed of becoming a successful businessman, using his natural charm and charisma to build a network of contacts and connections that would help him achieve his goals. Despite their different ambitions, the brothers were united in their determination to make a better life for themselves and their family. They knew that the road ahead would be long and difficult, but they were willing to do whatever it took to reach their destination. As they crossed the border into the United States, Miguel and Juan felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation. They knew that they were entering a new and unfamiliar world, one that was both full of promise and fraught with danger. But the brothers were determined to succeed, and they set out on their journey with hope in their hearts and a steadfast belief in their own abilities. They had no idea what the future held, but they knew that they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.
As they made their way deeper into the United States, Miguel and Juan encountered many obstacles along the way. They faced long hours of hard labor, low wages, and discrimination from some of the people they encountered. But the brothers were determined to stay focused on their goals and to never lose sight of the dream that had brought them to this place. In the beginning, they found work in the fields, picking crops for hours under the hot sun. It was backbreaking work, and they often returned to their small rented room exhausted and covered in dirt and sweat. But as the weeks turned into months, they gradually began to save enough money to rent a small apartment in a rundown part of town. It wasn't much, but it was a start. They worked long hours during the day and spent their evenings studying English and learning new skills that they hoped would help them advance in their chosen careers. Miguel would practice his cooking skills, experimenting with new recipes and trying out different ingredients. Juan, on the other hand, would read books on business and economics, always looking for ways to improve his knowledge and skills. Their hard work and dedication paid off. Miguel was eventually offered a job as a line cook at a local restaurant, while Juan landed a position as a sales associate at a small retail store. It wasn't exactly what they had dreamed of, but it was a start. As the years passed, Miguel and Juan worked hard to build their lives in the United States. They made new friends, learned more about the culture and customs of their adopted country, and gradually began to feel like they belonged. They even started sending money back home to help support their family and friends who were still struggling in Mexico. Despite the challenges they faced, Miguel and Juan never forgot where they came from or the dreams that had brought them to the United States in the first place. They continued to work hard, to study, and to pursue their passions, always striving to create a better life for themselves and their loved ones. As they looked back on their journey, they realized that it had been both difficult and rewarding. They had faced many obstacles, but they had also learned a great deal about themselves and about the world around them. And they knew that, no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them with the same determination and resilience that had brought them this far.
Years passed, and Miguel and Juan had become well-established members of their community. They had even been able to save enough money to bring their parents and younger siblings over from Mexico to live with them in the United States. Their parents were amazed by the life that their sons had built for themselves in a foreign land. They had never imagined that their family could have such opportunities in the United States, and they were grateful to Miguel and Juan for making it possible. Miguel and Juan were proud of what they had accomplished, but they knew that there was still more work to be done. They wanted to give back to their community and to help others who were struggling to make a new life in the United States. So, they decided to start their own business, a restaurant that would serve traditional Mexican food to people from all over the world. They poured all of their savings and energy into the venture, and before long, their restaurant had become a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. But the brothers never forgot their roots. They hired other immigrants and paid them fair wages, providing them with opportunities to learn new skills and advance in their careers. They also donated a portion of their profits to local charities that helped immigrants and their families. Their business was a success, but it was also a source of pride and fulfillment for Miguel and Juan. They had achieved their dreams, but they had also been able to help others along the way. As they looked back on their journey, they knew that it had been filled with both challenges and opportunities. They had left behind everything they knew in search of a better life, and they had worked hard to make that dream a reality. Along the way, they had encountered many obstacles and faced discrimination, but they had never given up. Instead, they had continued to work hard, to learn new things, and to pursue their dreams. Now, they were living proof that with hard work, determination, and a little bit of luck, anything was possible. And they hoped that their story would inspire others to never give up on their own dreams, no matter how difficult or impossible they may seem. And that's it for today's story, brought to you by AiTales. We hope you enjoyed listening to this captivating tale brought to life by our cutting-edge AI technology. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing storytelling videos. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the latest tales we have to offer. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of the AiTales community. We can't wait to share more stories with you in the future.